Today I'm going to teach you guys how to pitch on MLB The Show 25. All right, not that you guys suck or anything. I'm not trying to say that. Please, by all means, don't take it that way. I'm just trying to give you guys my advice, my tips, my my strategy, my approach, my everything when it comes to pitching. And yeah, man, I'm not gonna waste much more of your time. This is gonna be a simple and quick video. It's not gonna be too long or anything like that. Okay, so before we start pitching, if you guys have not yet done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to be notified on my upcoming videos. Let me know down below in the comment section your thoughts about not only this video, but how do you feel pitching is this year. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know down below in the comment section, and give this video a thumbs up if you guys do end up enjoying it. I know I just mentioned everything in non-sequence, but hey, whatever. All right guys, so Edwin Diaz has 2 pitches. I probably picked the wrong player to do this, but I just want to teach you guys the fundamentals of it. All right, first things first, the settings, gameplay. Go down to pitching. These are my pitching settings. I do use pitch trail and I do use pinpoint. CPU pitcher, that doesn't matter, and that's about it. All right, so just focus on these 2. Pitching trail, this is literally just how it would look when you're trying to aim the ball. So it's gonna, the little baseball indicator, it's just different ways that you can see it. So you can either have arrows, you can have it the way I have it. I prefer pitch trail. It doesn't really, I don't think it makes that much of a difference. It's really just preference, but you do want to make sure you use pinpoint. That for sure is, it can make or break you. All right, you don't want to use meter. Some people use pulse. Me, honestly, I'm not a big fan of pulse. Just my opinion. I've mastered pinpoint, so that's what I use. For camera, I do use can I see what I have it? Well, I have it like this. So my camera angle is literally strike zone. Why, Danny, do you have it on strike zone? The reason why I have it on strike zone is because I want to be able to see what the hitter sees, and I'm getting more reps. I'm just gonna throw this random pitch. I throw this pitch right here, and I'm seeing the ball come in. You know what I mean? So as a hitter, I'm already seeing more pitches. I'm basically seeing double the amount of pitches, because when I'm hitting, I'm going to see pitches, and when I'm pitching, I'm going to see pitches. So I'm constantly receiving the ball to my face. Okay, I just want to see the amount of, like, it's reps, okay? It's just reps. I get to see the ball multiple times. That's it. So a fastball, I normally don't like to throw them as much. It depends on the pitcher. You always want to locate the corners. Usually people throw the fastballs, the sinkers inside, sliders, cutters away. Now, that's the most common and predictable thing. Every once in a while, I do like to throw a random pitch. What I mean by a random pitch is something that you won't expect, like a slider high and in. People won't expect that. Like, who's expecting that? You know what I mean? A changeup. Sometimes I'll throw it up here. You know what I mean? Sometimes, let me throw this pitch away. Hold up. That's a dot. All right. Sometimes I'll even go fastball inside for a ball, right? I'll throw it for a ball. Perfect. And then I'll throw it for another ball. Oh, there he foul tipped it. That's fine. But then I'll go with the 2-seamer. The difference between the fastball and the 2-seamer is the 2-seamer has a little bit more movement and it's slightly slower, but it's enough to throw the batter off. It's gonna make him be early. So I just threw 2 fastballs inside. I go with that 2-seamer up and away, and he's gonna be sitting that fastball because he's already seen it twice. Here you see it and it looks fast, but in a game, trust me, that split second of a difference in timing makes a big difference. You can easily get him to roll over. I'll throw that 2-seamer right here, low and away. I love throwing, look at that. I love throwing the 2-seamer outside all the time. It's just, you're gonna get him to roll over all the time. Now, another thing too, has nothing to do with, well, it does have to do with pitching, but nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. When you are pitching, you want to make sure you do not go behind the count. All right, be aggressive with your pitches. Now, obviously, there's going to be sweaty players, and there's going to be players that you're afraid, might hit a home run, or maybe they already took you yard and you don't want to get taken yard again. That's okay, but you don't want to fall into 2-0 counts, definitely not 3-0 counts, 3-1 counts. You don't want to go into hitter counts. You just don't want to. If you throw a ball your first pitch, make sure that your second pitch, you're dotting it. Like, it's got to be a strike, because you don't want to go 2-0. All right, you always want to stay there and be competitive with it. Why? Because a walk is a free bag for someone. You know, like no effort whatsoever. Like I could literally not swing the bat and I can get a walk. You know, at least if they're gonna get a hit, let them earn it. Let them get a double. Let them hit that perfect. It's gonna happen. Like opponents are just good at the game, and that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, the higher you get in level and in rating in this case, the better the players are gonna be. So they're gonna put the ball in play. So you just can't worry too much about the outcome of it. Just throw it and trust in your pitching patterns. Trust that you're gonna dot it. Trust that you're gonna throw what they're not expecting to hit, if that makes any sense. Pitching is simple, guys. Don't make it more complicated than it is. Pinpoint is a little bit more, you know, difficult when it comes to getting used to, but once you get used to it, you guys are gonna find that this is the meta for this year's game and for MLB The Show, as long as they have it. So for fastball, it's always gonna be down and up. You're gonna locate that right there, and that last circle, I don't know if you saw it. So right here, that blue circle right here that I'm moving, right on the meter, that right there, it's gonna go big, and then once it's about to be a perfect release, it's gonna go small. So you have to locate it exactly when it turns small, so that way you can get the perfect time. You see how it's big and then it shrinks? That's what you want. So I'm gonna show you guys again. It's once I go down, you're gonna see it get big, and then once I get close to it, it's gonna go small. You'll see. Right now it's big. Now, right there. You see how I'm too late on it? So what you're gonna want to do is release it a little bit earlier. Now every pitcher has a different windup, so sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's not. See there, I was a little too fast. Again, every pitcher is different. There it is. So a little bit early. By 0.1, I was early, but I did have a perfect accuracy. See? So pitching, guys, is really just mental. You know, just don't be afraid to throw, and learn your pinpoint, and you'll be fine. All right, guys. I hope this video did help you guys out. If you guys want a part 2, if there's anything that I missed out when it comes to pitching, you know, look for pitchers that are throwing fastballs, sinkers, outlier as a quirk, and you know, just cutter, slider. Those are great pitches to have. You don't really want a pitcher like Edwin Diaz here, who has a 2-seamer, a slider, and a fastball. You always want to look for pitchers that are gonna have a fastball, a sinker, cutter, slider, changeup. Like that's the best like 5-pitch arsenal right there that you can ask for in a pitcher in this game. You know, look for the quirks too. Some quirks are they pitch better during the day, they pitch better at night. You know, they pitch better with people on base. They, you know, pitch better. I don't know, like, you know, they could throw over the velocity limit. You know, they could throw 104. Just look for those things in the pitchers. All right, and then look for funky windups too. Pitchers that have funky windups. People that have little weird, like for example, a Tim Hill, a Darren O'Day, Aaron Loop. You know, Jimenez has a pretty funky windup this year too. Randy Johnson is pretty funky too. So look for pitchers that have that, because it's gonna be hard to hit them for sure. Like it's gonna be difficult. So if I missed anything out, let me know. I'm okay with making a part 2 in this video, but this is just a brief just tutorial of pitching, because I feel like a lot of people just, you know, are either new to the game or just want to get better at it, or just want to hear from a top player what their approach is when it comes to pitching. I honestly just try to start early in the at bat. I try to not get so behind and just accept that the other guy is just gonna hit the ball. So I really just prioritize mainly getting my starters in like 4 innings in, maybe 5 innings in, and then I go straight to my bullpen. I don't really start messing around with the starters for that long, because players are just good nowadays, and they'll get your timing and they'll get everything down, and you know, you want to give them different looks for sure. So if you guys did end up enjoying this video, man, make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.